What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another game breakdown video on the channel. Before I hop into this one, I just would like to ask you guys if you could drop a like or a comment based on the pick I make. If you like it, you don't like it, whatever you think about the pick, I'd appreciate a comment. Also, a like would help me out a ton, and if you enjoy the content and like the picks that I've been making and have had success with those picks, I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. It would mean a lot, and it would really help out the channel. Now, getting into the Heat versus the 76ers, if we take a look at the stats, looking at Miami's stats, offensively, they're scoring about 110 points a game. They're the best three-point shooting team in the league and just under 38% per game. From two-point range, they're about 53%, which is about average. They're incredibly efficient in terms of effective field goal percentage and shooting efficiency. They're both top 5 in those categories. They're 5th in the league in free throw percentage at 80.6. And all their shooting stats other than those are pretty average in terms of the league. Defensively, they're 3rd in the league in points given up at 105. So they're not scoring a ton, but they're also not giving up a ton of points. So we kind of tell by that they're playing at a bit of a slower pace. They're limiting the possessions and just playing really good defense, and they're efficient on offense, so they don't need a ton of possessions to put up 110 points. Their defensive stats, they're 3rd in the league in points given up, so they're pretty solid across the board. They limit their opponents to under 34% three-point percentage. They also allow a league best in terms of limiting field goals made and field goals allowed per game. So again, there's your lack of possessions. They're doing a pretty solid job of limiting the number of possessions that are in one game. So I think we can expect the Heat to play pretty good defense, and they're gonna get some points, but they're gonna put an emphasis on their defense. And then Philly's stats, they don't have Embiid this game. He got hurt in Game 6 of their series against Toronto, so I'm kind of throwing those stats out the window. I do think Philly, that's a massive hit. I mean, he's their best player. He's a league MVP candidate every single year, so they're gonna miss him quite a bit. And because of that, I'm leaning towards Miami. I think it just makes the most sense. Miami's home. They're playing a 76ers team that doesn't have Embiid, who's been the heart and soul of that team for the last however many years. So I think you can count on Miami winning the game. The spread at 7.5. I mean, without Embiid, it's probably pretty accurate. I'd say with Embiid, it'd probably be closer to 4, maybe 4.5. But I think taking the Heat minus 7.5 is the play here, so that will be one of my picks. I'm also going to have another pick, the first quarter three-way line. You can get Miami at minus 167 money line to win the first quarter. I think that's a very good pick here, and you're getting really good odds compared to the money line. I think Miami's going to come out game 1 at home against 76ers without Embiid, and they're just going to light it up. I think they're going to play defense. Philly's not going to have any idea how their offense is going to operate without Embiid. They're going to feel lost. Miami's just going to put the pressure on them. They're going to get some transition points, fast break points, and they're just going to show that they're the better team right from the get, and hopefully they can take care of business in terms of the spread. But I would definitely take Miami Heat first quarter money line.